Good afternoon, America. This is Margaret Richardson, live from Dallas. We have breaking news. Once lost, now found. Amelia Earhart. Let's go to Ernie in the newsroom.
Yes, it's true, Margaret. We have proof to prove it. Let's roll the tape. Boys, roll the tape.
We are at the Dallas International Air Show. Here are our
Long story, guys.
Wow, we had an interview with you?
Sure. I'm free. Earlier, Amelia met up with Ernie to have an interview. Roll the footage, Bill. Bill? Roll the dang footage!
My man, okay, sorry.
Today we have a very special guest. Can you guess who it is? I know I can't. Look at my script right here. Oh, Amelia Earhart. So please, Amelia Earhart.
Come on in.
Hey!
Take a seat, please.
So is it true you love to fly? And how did you become interested in flying?
I was at least 10, I think I was 10 when I saw my first airplane at the state fair, but I wasn't really impressed. It was rusty and, unlikeable. But it wasn't until 10 years after that, in December of 1920, I think, when Pilot Frank Hawks gave me the ride of a lifetime, and at like at least 200 feet, I knew that I wanted to fly.
Oh wow, that's wonderful. So when did you begin to actually fly?
Well, I took flying lessons with Miss Netta Snook. Yeah, Netta Snook. In January of 1921 is when I started, and that's the year I bought my first airplane. It was a Kinner Airster, and I named it Canary, which I used to set my first record, in the women's altitude, 14,000 feet. Yeah.
Cool. Wow, you bought an airplane yourself? A woman?
Okay, that kind of hurt a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, it hurt a little bit. Yeah, that's what I said, so.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sorry. When did your life really change, Amelia?
Well, one day in work of April 1928, someone called me, and I said I didn't want to answer the phone. I was busy, and then when I heard it was important, I answered it, and it wasn't really convincing. So I listened for a second, and they gave me some really outstanding resources and asked me, the caller asked me, how would you like to be the first woman to fly the Atlantic? And I freaked out, I wanted.
So when did your life really change, Amelia?
Well, Ernie, it changed in April of 1928 when I was at work, and someone called me and they asked me if I wanted to be the first woman to fly across the Atlantic, and I said yes, of course. And that's when my life started changing, and then I realized I was an image for women and children around the world, and that I could change things.
Okay. So when did you begin to fly over the Atlantic Ocean?
June of 1928, the 17th, it started 17th and went to the 18th, taking me 20 hours and 40 minutes to fly over the Atlantic, and that's when America truly was introduced to the fearless Amelia.
How did American women view you after this?
Well, I assume to be an idea for women everywhere to do what they love and what they want to, and follow their dreams in their heart. I encourage them to do so if they haven't already. I once said women must pay for everything. They get more glory than men for comparable feats, but also women get more notoriety when they crash.
Oh, you're so humble, aren't you? What are some other achievements of yours that people worldwide can recognize you for?
Listeners, I have broken a couple speed barriers and altitude records and stuff. And I was the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic.
Oh, that is so interesting. But that's all the time we have today, folks. And I hope you have a great night. For me, Margaret, Bill, Amelia, and America.